This is Kurt with AutoYIVE, and today I'm going to be showing you how to actually do a post to your blogs utilizing AutoYIVE. So the first thing you need to do is always make sure that you're logged into your YiveSites account. If you do not have one, there is a link down below to where you can get one. And for a limited time, I believe they do have a great deal going on. So once you're logged in and you have access to AutoYIVE as well, click on the AutoYIVE icon in your Chrome browser, and we're going to come back over to New Post right here. And then here we get to select our blogs. If we click on Change, here we can search for the blog names that we want to post to. So let's say I see these two that say Starship here, but if I scroll down, you're going to notice that there's dozens and dozens of other blogs. So what I want to do is I want to post to Starships. I'm just going to click on Select All. It will select everything that is on the screen at the time. We're going to clear out what we're searching. You notice they're still selected. The next ones that I want are the ones marked SN, Samuel Nancy. Select All. Go back. If I click Change, clear out what we have search here, and I scroll down, those are the only blogs that we have selected. I may also just go ahead and just randomly select a few here as well, just to let you know that it's easy to do. And then of course, if you're wrong, you want to deselect them all, you can deselect them all. Simple. So this is a quick and easy way for you to select multiple blogs at once in order to make your job a little bit easier. This does work on the blog name. So we're going to come back. Now we have 11 blogs selected. Next thing that we want is the title, content, tags, category, what thumbnails we're going to include with it. So content. You are going to be responsible for your content. You're also going to be responsible if you want that content in a spin text format to make it into a spin text format. With that being said, there are a couple of suggestions that I can give you. One of them is Spin Rewriter. I've had this for years. If you notice right here, it says lifetime access. I bought it years ago when they offered lifetime access. This is an extremely good rewriter of content. This is the Cadillac or BMW or Rolls-Royce, if you will, of spin rewriters, in my humble opinion. There's another one that you could use called Spinner Bros. I've used this several times as well, and it produces really good content as well. Is it on the level of Spin Rewriter? No, but it's good. I will tell you that it is good. You enter in your original copy, you choose on a slider how unique you want it or how readable you want it, and then it will tell you how many different variations there are. If you want a single unique version, it'll spit that out, or you can just copy the actual spin text here, which is what we're looking for. So you could actually just copy and paste this. So I'm just going to copy it from this version. I'm not going to use the spin rewriter. However, as you see here, I do have it available for me here as well. So I could have used either or. I'm just going to select Spinner Bros because I haven't taken it from here and used it inside of AutoYIVE yet, so I just want to see how it looks. So we're going to come back here, we're going to click on that icon. You're going to notice that the blogs are no longer selected. This is something that's going to be changing in an upcoming revision to where whatever you select will stay resident, including title, content, tags, categories, and thumbnails. If we go ahead and select a few thumbnails now, I'm just randomly selecting, come back here, change, come back, and then go back to the tab. They're not going to be selected. The content here, however, will be. So I'm just going to scroll up and I'm going to grab this. Now you're going to notice that's not spun. Can we spin it? You bet we can. So I could put in a curly bracket, leave that there, pipe, PBN, curly bracket, for curly bracket rankings, backlinks, pipe SEO, close the curly bracket. So it will actually look through here, YiveSites, it'll do private blog network or PBN for rankings, backlinks, SEO. That's what it's going to spin. Tags and categories are not spinnable. Just going to tell you that right now. Because what you want is consistency in your categories. So if you're doing one on backlinks, you're doing one on SEO, you're doing one on cameras, you don't want 15 different categories called cameras or just slightly variations of those. You want it pretty consistent because you want a consistent URL. You don't want it too consistent that Google could see it, but you still want some consistencies there. Now, I will tell you, with YiveSites, they do not include the category into the URL of each post, but you can find the actual category links that will have all the posts for that. So that's just FYI. So for tags here, we're going to put SEO, click add, type in backlinks, click add, click ranking, click add. Categories, SEO, add. Boom, good to go. I'm going to choose my thumbnails now that I'm going to want. So I'm just going to select a few. And not a whole lot, maybe a couple of faces. And that should do it. So I'm going to come back. Right now I have no blogs selected, so I'm going to click on change. I'm going to type in SN, select all, BN, select all, star. There they are, select all, clear that out. So now I have a few blogs selected. I'll just scroll down and I'm just going to grab a couple more. Good to go. I'm going to go back to blogs. We've got 11 blogs selected. This is the title, this is the content, these are the tags, that's the category, those are the 7 thumbnails. I'm going to click on create. Now this is going to take approximately, in this version, now the more complex that we get, of course, a little bit longer per posting. But here's the good news. You don't have to stay on this screen. While it's doing the post to all these blogs, you can go off to a different tab, work on things, get another piece of copy ready to do for more posting, go over to Fiverr to check your orders, or SEO clerks, or Upwork, or people per hour, check your orders for people that are wanting backlinks, grab that information, come over here and get ready to do it again. I'm just going to click back here and I'm going to click on this icon now, and we are at 4 of 11. So you can see how that works. We don't have to have that pop up. You can go work on other things. That is the huge advantage of AutoYIVE, is it brings automation to YiveSites that is not already included in YiveSites. YiveSites has got a ton of automation already built in. And I can go through that real quick. I'm going to open up another tab and I'm going to come over to YiveSites. Again, I'm going to leave this tab open because it's the one working. Open up another tab, and if we click on automations and go to auto blogging, now you do have to set these up per individual blog, but these you can choose different data feeds, different Amazon content generators. You could use Article Forge, different news readers or RSS feeders or video crawlers. There's many different ways that you could do the automations here. So keep that in mind whenever you're looking into this. So auto blogging, click on new, and there's your crawler. You could choose whatever content that you want. Keep that in mind. This is one of the nice things about YiveSites. What you're doing is you're combining the automation of content that's constantly being updated on your blog, and then you're injecting, which will keep getting you ranked higher and higher in the search engines, and then you're injecting here and there ads from your customers. And your readers don't know that they're ads. Google doesn't know that they're ads. Google's going to look at them like that's just a regular piece of content. As it should. This is a huge advantage that a lot of people don't have. A lot of people have the automation, they have the blogs going, but they really don't. They have to go post one blog at a time for their customers to get the backlinks that they're wanting. So this is one of the areas that I love doing. So we're going to come back here, click on AutoYIVE, and it is complete. I'm going to download the report. I'm going to open up the CSV, which may take a minute because it may be on a different screen. It is. Let me drag it over. So these are the sites that it or the posts that it created. You see every single title is a little bit different, or almost. It will not be exactly 100% unique every time because you're only spinning a few words. So keep that in mind. But you can see that it has posted these. So if we just do a Control-C, we're going to open up another tab, Control-V, paste it. We're going to be able to open up that exact post that we just did. So, and down here at the bottom, you notice this is an actual link. If I hover over it, you see the hand come up down in the lower right-hand corner down here. You see where it's going to go to, which is, of course, my Google Chrome web store item for AutoYIVE. So that is what I'm doing here. So keep this in mind. This is how it works. This is how the post function works. It is very unique. Now, what we do in the post area, you could put HTML in there. So that means you can do iframes. You can iframe YouTube videos. You can iframe Vimeo videos. You can iframe Google Maps. Now, if you're into local ranking and you understand the importance of embedding your customers' Google Maps in blogs and websites, and then having those pages indexed, how important that is for your customer for their Google My Business rankings, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, the tags, the categories, the thumbnail images, it randomizes the images. So I'm just going to come back here. We scroll up. That's the image that it used here on this one. So let me pull up the Excel spreadsheet again. And then I'm just going to Control-C this one. And hopefully it's not the same image, because sometimes it is. I'm not going to lie. Nope, different image. So it spins all the content. It grabs the spin text, and it posts a unique version for each one. So it is one of the nicest areas of our software is to create unique posts. It's the whole idea. We'll look at one more. Let's see what image. So that's I think that's the same image that we did the last one, is it? Yep. So let me try one more. Let me try one of the Starship ones here on top. There we go. That's a different image as well. So unique content, unique images. You can have YouTube videos. You could have, like I said, Google Maps. Very, very user-friendly regarding what you can embed, especially since we can use HTML. Can you use style sheets into it? No. Let me show you something real quick. Underneath each of your blogs, you have an appearance, and you also have ads. So once we're in ads, we can go to inside post. Right here, inside post head, you could post styling, which can change the look of the post going onto the pages. So the style tags, if you don't know what a style tag is, your designer will. That's going to be the tag, and it's going to close out, have some code in between, and at the end, it's going to close out, look like this. Post that in the post head like here, and then click save. And for that particular blog, it will be utilizing that styling. So I'm going to be going over a little bit more tips and tricks as we move along, but I appreciate your time again today. And as always, please do not hesitate joining our Facebook group. We're wide open. We're not blocked to just customers. Everyone can see what we're doing here, and I hope that you enjoy us. If you have any questions, like I said, please hit us up. Thank you very much.